Happiness is making others miserable.
Cart, don't you want to play?
Not right now, Mom.
Hi, Cart.
Hi.
Cart, don't. Please.
I can't help it. I love you.
Cart. Oh, Cart, don't. This isn't right. So, how was your summer vacation?
Val, where's the food? I asked you to bring it out 30 minutes ago.
It's almost ready.
Yeah, well, almost doesn't feed the guests.
I was just asking Cart how he's enjoying his summer vacation.
Yeah, well, forget that. People are hungry. Come on, let's go.
So, you, talked to Eric?
Yeah, I finally called him back last night. I guess he moved out of the mansion into this apartment, you know, someplace he could afford a little bit better.
That's good, isn't it?
Well, he wants to see me.
And?
He sounds good. He quit drinking and he's gotten himself into a program, and I guess he's been writing full time, so.
You believe him?
I don't know.
Lorenzo, you got a minute?
Yeah, Yeah, Kev.
How's Rita?
Well, not great. Eric keeps calling, leaving messages on her machine. He says that he has straightened up his act.
Are you worried about her?
Yeah, I am.
Me too.
What can I say? She says she loves the guy.
You think he's a straight guy?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes I think he is, sometimes I think he's not. You know, there is one way to find out for sure. I mean, I can't do it, but there is one way to find out.
What are you talking about? How?
Well, if I had buddies that worked at NYPD that had worked with Eric, I might, well, I mean, theoretically, get on the phone, call him up. Eric's name could come up, and then there's no telling where the conversation might go. Sam, this is not a competition. This is just for fun.
I know, I'm sorry. I guess I'm just not into it.
Okay, well, we don't have to play. We can just hang.
I appreciate it.
What?
You're trying to keep my mind off things.
Ah, that.
Hi, I'm Card.
Hey.
You need a little brush up on your game.
Is that obvious, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe some other time, Carl.
You the aspiring club pro?
Oh, not really. Just a summer job. Well, if you need anything, you know, just give me a call.
Okay.
Cart, what the hell is this I hear about you arguing with a club member?
It wasn't my fault, Mr. Carlisle. She said the towels I gave her were dirty,
Then she was right.
but they just come back from the laundry.
Hey, I'm talking. Whatever she wants, Cart, you give her, understand?
What if she wants a rub down? Is that part of the job?
You get smart with me, son, there won't be any job.
Dan, he didn't do anything wrong. This woman argues with everybody.
Now you give me static over some towel boy?
Dan, it's not fair.
Shut up! One more complaint, and you're out of here. You're on the bubble, kid.
Thanks for coming. I was wondering if I'd ever see you again.
Yeah, well, I needed time to calm down. I don't think straight when I'm angry.
You want to?
No.
Right. You don't have to do this. Wouldn't blame you if you never spoke to me again.
I've been considering it. I haven't felt this tied up inside in a long time.
Yeah, me either. Look, I'll hang in and I'll talk this thing out with you or not. It's your choice.
I don't know what I want. Stay together or split up. I'm sure either one is gonna hurt like hell.
Rita, it was my crash and burn. I'm sorry you got hurt.
Yeah, me too.
You know, even when things were at its worst, when you left me locked up in that drunk tank, I never stopped loving you.
I never stopped loving you either. But that doesn't change anything.
No, of course it did. I never would have hit bottom if it hadn't been for you.
So you're saying that it's my fault that you got drunk and smashed into that tree?
What I'm saying, I never would have known it. I would have just gone on lying to myself. You scared me, Rita. You were real. I couldn't hide with you.
Is this some sort of a thank you?
Definitely. You saved my life. I took a long, hard look at myself because of you, and I made a lot of changes. I've started to turn things around. I've been writing, and I've been going to meetings.
Good.
So will you give me another chance?
Last time I said yes.
I violated your trust and I hurt you. This time I won't make any promises I can't keep. I only know that I love you. That's the only place I know to start.
Now I'm scared.
I'll join the club.
Hey, hey. I heard Mr. Carlisle pounded you today. What happened?
He said I was arguing with a club member, Mrs. Beecham. Man, she's such a butt rash.
I just look at her funny and she harshes on me at the front desk.
Yeah, well, Mr. Carlisle almost bagged me today.
Yeah, right. You getting fired? That's funny, man.
Hi, Cart. Morgan, they were just paging you at the front desk.
Sorry, Mrs. Carlisle. I didn't hear him.
What's wrong?
Dan beat me. He threatened to kill me.
When?
Just now, before he left. Look, I'm stranded. Could you give me a ride home?
But what about...
No, he won't be there.
Yeah, but still...
No, he'll be out all night. He does this all the time. Please. I could really use a friend right now. Cheers. You like when Val does that,
Oh, yeah. Do it some more.
Yes, my little sex fiend. But first, I think I need a teeny weeny bit more of this. Save my place.
Let her go. What happened?
Dan was here when I came in. He had a gun. He went crazy. He just went crazy. He slapped me and he knocked me down and he had a gun. You came running in and the two of you fought over it and you got it away from him.
And I shot him.
You saved my life, Cart. You saved my life. We were asleep upstairs. Something woke us up. I guess it was the glass breaking. Dan went downstairs. I heard some scuffling, and then I heard a gunshot.
Okay, what happened next, man?
Well, I was scared. When Dan didn't come back upstairs, I came downstairs, and that's when I found Dan's body.
Did you hear any voices during the scuffle?
I heard Dan yell once. I couldn't make out what he was saying. I can't think right now.
Miss Carlisle, do you think it could have been a friend of your husband's, or did he have any enemies that you know of?
I don't know. My mind is racing. I'm sorry.
Well, maybe your mind will be a little clearer in a couple of days.
Thank you.
Well, this guy was worth 10 million bucks.
Yeah. That certainly didn't keep him safe and warm at night, did it?
No. So we have a point-blank entry wound, a busted door lock, no murder weapon, and voila, this button. I found it 7 feet 4 inches from the body. What's bugging me though? I know I've seen a button just like this, and I can't remember where.
The staff sweaters at the club.
Impressive. See, guys, I don't remember stuff like this.
Yeah. We're just happy if they can tie their own shoes.
Come again?
I'm sorry. I'm in a mood.
I don't buy Miss Carlisle's story about hearing a scuffle.
Yeah, I know, but the evidence suggests there was one. I mean, look, entry room was point blank. The room showed signs of struggle.
Yeah, okay. You break into somebody's house, you're carrying a pistol, right?
Right.
Are you gonna let them get that close to you before you shoot them? No way.
No.
Rita, you got a minute?
Yeah. See ya.
See you.
Yeah, Cap, what's up?
So, where are we on the Carlisle case?
She's a little fuzzy on the details, but we're gonna go back and talk to her.
Good, good. And, you and Eric, things okay?
We're working on it. Why would you ask?
Why? I'm your captain. I like to know how things are going for my detectives. Why?
Captain, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Are you trying to tell me something, or are you asking me something?
Look, Rita, I may be way out of line on this, but, I was talking to one of my old NYPD buddies today, and the subject of Eric Russell just happened to come up.
What a coincidence.
Yeah. What do you think about that small world, huh?
Chris? Could you come in here a sec?
Look, don't put this on Chris. It was strictly my idea. I'm worried about you.
What's up? How could you do this?
Wait a minute. Look, you're my partner. It's my job to protect you, and I didn't really know about the phone call.
Can it, Chris? We're in the crapper. Don't help.
Yeah, right.
Look, I am licensed to carry a firearm and a badge in this state, and you two think I can't pick the minute in my life. Why don't you just interview all the guys I go out with? That way the little woman doesn't get mixed up with the wrong kind of guy.
Rita, we care about you.
No, I've never seen you this down. It's starting to scare me.
Okay. Go ahead, tell me.
Well, according to my friend, Eric had a bit of a rep for being a loose cannon, but a good cop. On his way up in the department, no telling how high he could have gone until the incident.
What incident?
He was working undercover for an elite narco unit. 3 weeks into the operation, the whole thing blows apart. There's missing drugs, missing cash. Every cop in that unit was indicted. One of them ate his own gun.
What about Eric?
He left the job. Rumor has it that Eric was dirty, too. He made a deal. He got off and then he got out. Rita, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, Rita.
Ten new globes should do it. And some of the wiring needs a little R&R.
How much?
1,500 max.
Do it.
Are you sure? I mean, Mr. Carlisle said to wait until the stuff was pretty much trashed.
Well, Mr. Carlisle isn't around anymore, now is he? Thank you.
Mrs. Carlisle, you wanted to see me?
Yes.
About what?
Carter Ward.
The young man who works your cart?
Yeah. He developed a crush on me a couple months ago. He started acting like lovesick around me at the club. I thought it was only a phase. I mean, you know how teenage boys fantasize about older women. I thought it was just something that would pass, but it didn't. It just got worse, and then he started snooping around my house, and I caught him peeking at me in the showers at the club. Then I started getting love letters, very strange ones.
Strange in what way?
Well, I thought I'd thrown everything away, but I just happened to find this last night.
I'll never forget your kisses the afternoon we made love in your bed. The two of you had sex?
Of course not, but that's what's so frightening about it. He's talking about something that never happened.
Did you ever try to talk to him about this?
Just once, but he wouldn't listen. And then after what happened yesterday,
What happened?
well, he called me really late last night. And he just started rambling on and on about how I'm free and that we can finally be together.
Huh.
Perfect timing. I needed a break.
I need to talk to you about something.
Sounds important. Go ahead, shoot.
What happened with you and the NYPD?
How do you mean?
Why'd you quit?
Have you been wondering about this for a while, or did the thought just suddenly come up?
Captain Lipschitz was talking to some of his old buddies at the NYPD, and they said you weren't a straight player. That you had gotten involved with some dirty cops, and you left the department with a clouded jacket.
Let me get this straight. Lipschitz was sort of shooting the breeze with his buddies, and my name just sort of happened to come up, like out of the blue, and his buddies just gave him a recap of my career at the NYPD. Is that it?
Yeah, well, something like that, yeah.
You had him check me out, didn't you?
No, I didn't. He did it all on his own.
It's way out of line, Rita.
Is it true?
That's not the point.
Look, I need to know, Eric.
Well, why didn't you just ask me?
Well, I am asking you now.
Oh, well, first let me bask in the comfort of your trust and confidence before I answer.
Why can't you just tell me the truth?
Because you don't want to hear it. Anything that comes out of my mouth right now is going to be pure poison.
That was a Thursday night?
Yeah, Thursday night, the night of the murder.
I'm sure I went straight home from the club.
Can you verify that, Mr. Ward?
Julie and I were out for dinner that evening. I trust my son, Sergeant. If he said he was at home, then he was at home.
Are you inferring that Cart had something to do with what happened to Dan Carlisle?
I don't know. Did you, Cart?
This is nuts. Dad, I was home doing my homework. Why do I have to prove this to this guy?
It's all right, son.
Sergeant, why would you suspect my son?
I'm afraid I can't give you that information, ma'am. Cart, I'd like to see your club sweater if I could.
He told you he was at home. Now, if there isn't anything else,
I'm sure you trust your son, sir. But I'm conducting a murder investigation, and I will check out every possibility that I can. Now, I'd like to see that club sweater. That is, unless you'd like a police team to come through here and tear the place up.
Go get it, Card.
It's not here. It's in the laundry at the club.
For your sake, I hope so.
Man. Button.
Who's got the button?
Well, I guess this is better than digging in the garbage, huh?
Not by much. Haven't these people heard of deodorant?
Whew. A yak farm would be better than this.
Sam. Bingo.
It's not looking real good for you, Cart. You have no solid alibi. You have a history of conflict with Mr. Carlisle. And the button from your sweater connects you directly to the murder scene.
That's not enough, Sergeant.
Really? What about the gunpowder residue on his sweater? We've got enough forensic evidence to hold you over for trial, Cart. Look, you're in serious trouble here. If you know anything that's gonna put you in a better light, you need to tell me now.
I did it.
Cart, be quiet. Not another word.
No, I don't care. I'm not gonna lie anymore.
Cart, if you continue to speak, I will resign as your attorney. I want you to shut your mouth. And I have a conference with my client.
Nobody's coercing him, Counselor.
I killed him. I admit it. We were in the jacuzzi, drinking champagne. I heard her screaming and I ran into the house. Mr. Carlisle was knocking her around with a gun. I guess I tackled him and got the gun and shot him.
Wait a minute, Cart. What do you mean, you guess?
I was totally blasted from the champagne and everything. I guess I blacked out after that.
What was the first thing you remember?
Lying on the floor next to the gun and the body.
So you don't remember shooting him?
No, I do. I did, okay? When I came to, Val told me that I'd killed him.
He can't confess on hearsay that's not even admissible. Cart, not another word, and I mean it this time.
Oh, I was never that quick to admit I forgot to put the toilet seat down, much less kill a guy.
Doesn't add up.
No, he's not even sure what happened in there.
How old is this kid?
17.
And he's playing footsie with a grown woman in a hot tub?
Apparently.
I was born too soon, that's for sure.
You know, I'll tell you one thing, though, Cap. This kid is definitely sincere.
Yeah, too sincere.
Yeah, you know, if he made up the affair, he could be making this up, too.
Yeah, well, he certainly didn't make up the powder marks on his sweater or the missing button.
What about the gun?
But we checked both their houses, zip.
Yeah. You know, the thing that doesn't add up for me, though, his story about being in the hot tub and drinking champagne with Miss Carlisle. It doesn't jive with what she told me.
Well, somebody's lying, that's for sure.
So we're naked, we're in bed, and I'm so excited. I mean, I can't wait to see the animal lurking beneath this wonderfully sensitive and emotional man. Rita. Hello, Rita. Dr. Taylor's love line's open for the hopelessly lost in love.
That bad, huh? 1 minute, I think Eric is being totally straight with me. And then the next, my mind starts to whirl with all these deep, dark secrets that I am sure he's hiding from me.
You'll be all right, Rita. You've got good instincts. They'll tell you what to do.
Thanks, Taylor.
No, Cart never actually told me, but I knew what was going on between him and Mrs. Carlisle.
So you're saying he and Mrs. Carlisle...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Major would. I even once caught him in on a racquetball court. Their clothes were all messed up and everything.
Did Mr. Carlisle know about this?
Nah, he was too busy bagging on everybody to notice. Dude had a nasty toot.
Nasty toot, huh? All right, you think of anything else? Give me a call. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Taylor! Hey, how's it going?
I thought you'd want to see this right away.
What do you got?
Your victim, Mr. Carlisle, was hit on the head before he was shot.
Interesting.
Appreciate it.
Huh. So why don't we go take a look at the evidence room? I'd like to take a look at Dan Carlisle's clothes.
Yeah.
All right, see you later. Here you go.
Thanks.
Yes. Look at that. Drag marks.
So, he was dragged to where he was found.
A very good call, Sam. What do you say we get these down to forensics?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I thought about it. I realized your friends had every right to look out for you.
Yes, they did.
Sorry I walked out on you.
Yeah, I'll bet. Especially since it was your own apartment.
I was halfway down the block before I realized it. It's not the best planning, huh? I want to tell you about New York. Can we go somewhere and talk? I was assigned to a special undercover unit that ran stings on drug dealers. When I got in, I saw that the cops were dirty, all of them. They were short weighing the money and the drugs, and well, they expected me to stick my nose in the same trough because I was part of the team.
Did you?
No. I figured I could ignore all that and just do my job, but things turned ugly. I wasn't on the take, so they couldn't trust me. And accidents started to happen.
Like what?
Well, we'd be raiding a fortified crack house, and my backup would just suddenly disappear, things like that. It was either them or me. I really didn't have much of a choice, so I blew the whistle on them. I think it just made things worse.
Then they started labeling you as a snitch.
I started a whispering campaign that I was dirty, that I'd snitched just to save my own neck, and by that time I figured I could never trust another New York cop to back me up ever again, so I resigned. Leaving the job really messed me up. Just love being a cop, you know. I still miss it a lot. You do believe me, don't you?
Yes, I believe you.
The lab techs found carpet fibers and oil embedded in the scrapes on his heels.
What kind of oil?
Motor oil. So, unless Dan Carlisle made a habit of parking his car in the house, his body was dragged there from somewhere else. Probably the garage.
That contradicts what Val told us and what Cart said she told him.
Right, which makes Valerie Carlisle a liar and possibly a murderer.
If Cart's telling the truth about being in the jacuzzi with her, right? Then she couldn't have possibly moved the body by herself and been in that jacuzzi.
Unless, of course, she had help. Val was setting the kid up all along.
We are gonna have a hell of a time making that stick.
No jury's gonna convict as long as Cart is willing to take the rap.
Well, you know what? If he wises up and turns against her...
Well, then everything can unravel on her, and she knows it.
Oh, yeah. Miss Carlisle, we'd like to ask you a couple more questions if we could.
Come in.
Thanks.
I thought the investigation was over. Didn't Cart confess?
Actually, that's what we'd like to talk to you about.
Ma'am, can I use your restroom?
Go ahead.
Thanks.
Miss Carlisle, Cart said the two of you were downstairs together the night of the murder.
That's ridiculous.
And that you told him to leave the scene.
He's making all this up, Sergeant.
He also said the murder weapon was lying on the floor when he left.
I don't know why he would be saying those things.
According to him, the two of you were having a sexual relationship that lasted over a period of about 6 weeks.
And I'm sure he actually believes that.
He had a very detailed memory of 5 sexual episodes, all the way down to the date, the time, and the place. Let me, let's see, The first one was on the 13th of last month in the locker room at the club. The second on the 15th on a handball court.
That's ludicrous.
And the last time on the 9th this month in the men's room of the Apollo Movie Theater.
Well, it might as well have been Apollo 11 because it's just not true.
He was very genuine in his statement.
I feel very sorry for Cart. He obviously needs help.
So you're saying there's no truth to any of these allegations?
Absolutely none.
Well, I'm sorry we bothered you.
Thanks for your time.
What was that all about?
Nothing. I handled it. Now, back to the business at hand. Where were we?
I believe you were about to handle my business.
The judge set bail on Carter Ward.
In a murder case?
Yeah, look, he's a minor with no priors. There's a strong possibility of self-defense. Nobody can find the murder weapon, and his confession is based on hearsay from somebody who denies she said it. Is it such a stretch that he set bail?
So that's it?
No. I put a car in the Carlisle house. Maybe we get lucky.
All right.
Cart.
Can I come in?
Yeah. I was so worried about you. I thought you were in jail. Are you all right?
fine. The judge let me out on bail. Can I get a soda?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Wait, I'll get it for you.
It's okay. Yeah, the judge said bail because they're not sure about their case.
Oh, that's great news.
They said my confession was, what do you call it? Oh, yeah, hearsay. And that won't work in court, especially since you denied saying it. How come you did that?
I did it to protect you. If they knew that we were together, they'd think that we had planned it and it wouldn't be self-defense. I did it to protect you. You do understand that, don't you?
But they also said that you denied we were lovers. Why?
I had to, darling. If they thought that you killed Dan out of jealousy, you'd be in prison for the rest of your life, and I just couldn't let that happen. Please tell me that you believe me. It would just kill me if I thought that you thought I didn't love you.
I love you. I want you now.
We can't, honey.
Why not? Nobody's here. Your husband's dead.
Carter, no. The neighbors could come by. It would ruin everything. You know what? You shouldn't even be here. You have to go right now.
Who are those for?
Where are those drinks, honeypot?
Carter, wait!
We've got a problem.
Okay. So, the tale said Cart went straight to Val's house, came out after 10 minutes boiling mad like they had a fight or something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Forensics for you.
Yeah. Uh-huh. They did, huh? Okay, thanks. Interesting. The scrape marks from Dan Carlisle's shoes match the impression you took from the garage.
Which means that Mrs. Carlisle is in this up to her neck.
Uh-huh.
If she and Cart really did have a falling out, this kid's in danger.
I need you, Cart. I can't bear to be without you. Please, honey, just give me a chance to explain. No, you got it all wrong. Bob was just helping me fix the motor on the pool. It broke my heart when you ran out. I know, sweetie, I want to see you too. I know the perfect place. Admiralty Park Museum. The parking lot. No one's ever around at night. I'll even let you do whatever you want. As a matter of fact, I'll even show you a few things we haven't done yet. In half an hour, okay? Cart, I love you. And I promise you I'll never say no to you again. Okay, sweetie. See you soon. Bye.
Val?
You and me are gonna have a little talk, kid. Let's go.
No, don't!
Police! Don't move. Put the gun down. Put it down.
Bad move, Bob. Should have stuck to tennis. Is this the gun that killed Mr. Carlisle?
I put you in a world of hurt, Bobby boy. Murder one on Dan Carlisle.
You don't want to take the rap all by yourself now, do you, Bob?
That's right, death row's a scary place to be, but I guess that doesn't scare a big tough guy like you.
I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure Val will get herself another patsy to spend all that money with.
Good point.
I'm not gonna go down alone for that bitch.
came through for us, Bob.
I don't understand.
Val set you up, Cart. She planned the whole thing in advance. See, she knew her husband was coming straight home that night, and while the two of you were in the jacuzzi, Bob was waiting for Carlisle in the garage.
Bob cold-cocked him when he got out of the car. And Bob dragged Mr. Carlisle from the garage into the den.
Val got you drunk, and then drugged you.
She waited till you were about to pass out. They staged a phony fight. You came running in.
Bob shot Mr. Carlisle as you passed out, leaving powder marks on your sweater.
And then Val planted the sweater button next to the body. Bob dropped the gun by your hand, and when you woke up, Val was there to feed your story.
I loved her. I believed everything she told me. I'm such an idiot.
Well, that happens to us all, Carl. You just got an extreme. It's all over. Why don't you go ahead and go home? We'll take it from here.
Is it over yet?
Yeah, it's over, Mrs. Carlisle. I'd say it's way over.
Get dressed. You're under arrest, Val.
Rita,
Yeah, Cal.
I got a call from New York about Eric. Now, just give me a chance here.
I don't know if I want to hear it, okay?
It's from a guy high up in the department. He knew the whole story. He said that Eric Russell was the one clean cop in the whole mess. He got clobbered for having the guts to break the code and be a stand-up guy. He got a raw deal, Rita. He didn't deserve what happened to him. Do you know what I'm telling you? He was telling you the truth the whole time.